Nanda Rao, ma'am. So basically, what I'm going to talk about is something which is slightly different from what we end up doing. We tend to study, we take up career in engineering, we take up career in other areas, humanities, commerce, architecture and all that. So what I'm going to talk about is careers in sports. So that's what I'm going to talk about. I'll just give you a brief background about myself and then get into that. So we are going to talk about exciting careers in sports. So this is my brief background. There's so many good to see so many students out here. So I have been a regular student like any of you. Yeah. So I studied in CBSE school in Bhubaneswar. I also did my 12th from there. Then I went to BITS Pilani. In my school, it was one of the 4 NCERT schools in India, so we had very large playgrounds. So we had multiple football grounds, cricket grounds and all that, and I used to play. But my grandfather, he was a civil servant, he wanted me to become a civil servant. My father was a doctor, he wanted to become a doctor, and hence I did not want to become a doctor, so I did that by not taking biology. So that was the first step. So because I wanted to, but anyway, engineering was something which was closer to what I wanted to do. So I ended up becoming an engineer. I did my graduation and post-graduation both from BITS Pilani. I used to draw. I used to like sketching, drawing, doing a lot of other things like designing. In fact, for my post-graduation, I had 2 choices. I got into BITS Pilani for my software degree, higher degree, and also got into IIT Mumbai for design. I thought maybe what I'll do is that if I, thoda sa lalach ho jata hai, I thought that if you get into software and you get into animation, then you can actually do both the things. So I thought, let me go there. So I went there. Then after I graduated, post-graduated, so after that I started my career with a company called Amsoft. And I was fortunate enough, they were doing the work for Atlanta Olympics. So one of the first project that I did was for Atlanta Olympics. All of you know Siddharth Basu, right? KBC? Yeah. The first software, which was the Quiz Time India, that was back in '96. So I was working on that. There were 3 of us which actually worked on that software for KBC, earlier version of KBC. Election graphics that you have seen on NDTV. Again, back in '96 when the election, NDTV was a pioneer in that. I worked on that. So I ended up working on sports broadcasting. I ended up working on TV graphics. So that was my first, and there I actually got a chance to do a lot of work. The UI skills that I learned in terms of graphic design and all that, all of them, they're very handy. So basically as students, there are a lot of students, there are a lot of teachers out here. The basic skills that you learn in school actually come handy when you actually start doing the job. It came handy for me. Fast forward to 2000 is when I started doing a lot of IT stuff, working with major brands like Apple, Samsung and all that. But the turning point was in 2007 when I became the head of technology for the Commonwealth Games Delhi 2010. I was the additional DG for that. And post that thing is when I wanted to do some work. I thought कि अभी Commonwealth Games खत्म हो गया, अभी क्या करूँ मैं? So there was some career, what I wanted to, I have been working in that area, so I thought मैं क्या करूँ? There were a couple of things which actually came. One of them was, how many of you follow cricket? Most of it, right? Cricket mein you have statistics for batsmen, you have statistics for bowlers. You don't have any statistics for fielders, right? We can never prove that Jonty Rhodes was the best fielder in the world, right? You know that Rahul Dravid took the maximum number of catches, so hence if you go by statistics, then he becomes the best, whereas Jonty Rhodes is the best. Similarly, if you look at football, hockey, all the midfield players, they have a large role to play. But there is no way that you can actually prove who is the best. I started applying as in how do I create some statistics around that. Then I did some research, it all boils down to the fitness level. The fitness level of Jonty Rhodes is much better than anyone else. So basically, if a batsman hits a ball from point A, it goes to point B. As a fielder, you have to reach point B before the ball reaches there, right? as simple, right? If you have to catch something, which basically means that the flexibility of the player is good, the reaction time is good because he can see the ball better than this thing, and hence he is a much better player. So I wanted to work in that space in terms of what I want to do. Then I did some research on Beijing Olympics. In Beijing Olympics, what they did was 12 years before the Olympics, they picked up 25 lakh children, age group of 3 to 6 years. छोटे बच्चों को pick किया. They worked on their fitness, they worked on their sports skills. So within 12 years time, they invested on fitness, they invested on sports, and these children actually become much better when it comes to their fitness level, and China became #1 in Olympics. So which basically means that there's a large market which is there. If you invest in school children, young children, get them to play, multiple things will happen. They will become fitter. All of them will become fitter. And the second thing is that quantity leads to quality. India does well in mathematics and science because everyone learns mathematics, everyone learns science. Similarly, if everyone plays, automatically the numbers will go up. So that was the thought process which we started, that this is what China did, 25 lakh children, 3 to 6 years. So I thought that India में अभी 15 lakh schools हैं, 30 crore बच्चे हैं, 30 crore children. If I can do something where I can impact this 30 crore school going children and 8 crore out of school children, then that is something that is going to have a huge impact. So with that, we started this organization called Sequoia Fitness and Sports, where we work on physical education and sports. The reason I'm saying is, I'm just giving some background, just to give you a sense that irrespective of whatever background you come from, how you can think differently and do things. Sequoia is the largest tree in the world. That's the tallest tree in California. You have roads going inside also Sequoia tree. So the idea is that if you want to build a large tree, you need to have very strong roots. So this is about building strong roots. Can we actually impact the country in a fashion where we can actually make everyone fitter? So as we are talking, we have impacted 77 lakh children right now. And last week, just to as a change agent, we just did the fitness assessment of 480 IAS officers and IPS officers in this thing, and hopefully when they go to their own districts, so they will be able to take this muhim aage. So we have done, so this is some pictures of Khelo India and Fit India. Whatever you see, we have been part of those initiatives. I just want to, so that is the background of what we have done as an organization, the Khelo India and the Fit India initiatives that you see everywhere. So we have been part of that. Okay, that was just to give you some sense in terms of that how I'm like any of you and how I did in science, but ended up doing something else which is closer to heart, and all of you can actually do that. These are some people that you see. You have a cricket stadium there. You have Preeti Zinta, you have Harsha Bhogle, you have Srinivasan, you have Star Sports. What's common out here? The common thing is the sports industry. It's a very large industry which is there. We have a 44 lakh requirement in terms of jobs in India which are related to sports, and they could be from any of you. Any of you who is sitting in this room, you want to get into sports, you can get into sports. That's what I wanted to say. So let's take some examples that when we are talking, I wanted to go back to school. This is an example of class 11 center of mass, right? If I have to learn this through sports, can I learn that through sports? So we learn that center of mass of a body can be inside, can be within the body or outside the body, right? Like when you have a boomerang, the center of gravity is outside. I don't want to get into the examples of this thing, but in case of, so you have examples of like in case of high jump, how Fosbury actually started jumping backward to improve his score. So here when you're looking at, so he used the principle of shifting of center of gravity outside the body, center of mass outside the body to improve his score. Instead of jumping forward, he jumped backward. You look at Neeraj Chopra. Neeraj Chopra improved his score by using the concept of, so when you have to throw a javelin to a particular distance, we say that if you throw it at 45 degrees, then you reach the maximum distance. But because of your height, you need to throw it at a slightly different angle. And that's what he did, slightly lesser than that, 45 degrees. This is where you are actually applying the principles of science and mathematics in sports. So sports is a huge area where most of the technology work happens. Timing systems for running, for cycling, for swimming. You have precision technology where you're looking at nanoseconds. You're looking at a smallest of seconds to actually differentiate between athletes. Example of, let's say, the concept of parabola in trigonometry. So what is better than taking children to the ground and actually teaching them through sports? It becomes very exciting. Sports is very exciting for, if you ask children, आप सबको किसको खेलना मजा आता है बच्चों को? If you ask anyone, everyone would say, I think same with all of us, right? I think all of us want to play. Given a choice, we want to play. वो होता ही है, क्लास में 5 मिनट का ब्रेक में खेलने का मन करता है. अगर हम उसको यूज़ करें पढ़ाने के लिए, क्या हम चेंज कर सकते हैं? So that's the idea that we can actually teach every single thing, every single subject. Bernoulli's principle, aerodynamics, the in swings and the out swings, the Magnus effect, all of that you teach through sports. It becomes very interesting to actually do that. We had a question कि hair और tortoise का रेस हुआ था. स्कूल में हमारा क्लास 7 में आया था कि कौन जीता था? Anyone wants to say? Tortoise. Why did the tortoise win the race? Steady? नहीं स्लो एंड स्टेडी में तो हम जीत नहीं सकते हमेशा. और मैं if I say from a physics point of view, mathematics point of view, see उसका स्पीड तो ज़्यादा ही था हेयर का, राइट? तो वो टॉर्टोइस क्यों जीता? बैलेंस्ड. सी अगर मैं यहाँ से जयपुर जाता हूँ, रास्ते में मैं आपसे थोड़ा जल्दी जाता हूँ, मैं रास्ते में सोचता हूँ पीछे आ रहा है, मैं थोड़ा पेट्रोल भर लेता हूँ, क्या मैं पीछे हो जाऊँगा? नहीं होगा, राइट? Like the hair actually slept for a certain time. See, the answer is average velocity, right? The average velocity of the tortoise was more than the average velocity of hair, right? It's a simple thing. We read all these stories in English, हिंदी में पढ़ते हैं, लेकिन हम उसको सोचते नहीं और किसी और तरीके से, right? तो ये अबाउट है कि छोटी छोटी चीज़ें अगर हम स्पोर्ट्स को इंट्रोड्यूस करें अपने उसमें, we can make it very interesting. Probability, nothing better than the scores that we constantly keep saying कि अभी इतना रन रेट बचा हुआ है, इतने में जितना इतना रह गया, right? Okay, these are some of the things I just wanted to say कि आप वो भी कर रहे हैं. अगर हमारे पास कठपुतली करके कहानी है हिंदी में, हम उसको स्पोर्ट्स के थ्रू कर सकते हैं. साथ ही हाथ बढ़ाना करके है तो हम उसको चेंज करके गेम के थ्रू कर सकते हैं. If I have to do something called a blind school, I can have partner activities where someone is blind and someone is, you actually do it on the ground. Why should you do it in the classroom? Do it on the ground. Okay, so that is to tell you that जो भी हम कर रहे हैं, all 5 subjects that we have, mathematics, science, English, social science, Hindi, all of this can be taught through sports. अब हम sports के अंदर क्या क्या activities है which we can actually pick up. These are some of the areas which are there. Sports, science and technology. Huge opportunity in sports, science and technology. If India is doing well in cricket, it is all because of sports science. If Neeraj Chopra actually won, it is because of this thing. Sports medicine, there are a lot of doctors that I see, whether it is Indian Spinal Injury Center or Safdarjung or any other place, I get to see a lot of sports medicine specialists right now. People who are doctors getting into sports. So all of you who have passionate about sports, think about it that how is it that you can become a doctor and also become a sports medicine specialist. Sports broadcasting. Harsha Bogle was from IIM Ahmedabad. He is the best commentator, right? Whether it is Charu Sharma and all of them, they have their respective backgrounds. You get into sports broadcasting, media, journalism. Before me, earlier speaker, she was talking about the careers in journalism, so huge opportunity. Sports grassroots, you can make an impact, like I just give you an example. Sports facilities, whether it is a ball, whether it is a ground, everything has a design principle, and you can also get into manufacturing of that. Sports manufacturing, sports management, lot of events happening, very exciting, right? IPL, ISL, ये सारे बड़ा exciting लगता है. Sports के t-shirts और वो सारे पहन के, yeah, अच्छा लगता है. You can get away with it, like I'm not wearing a formal, right? Because I can claim कि मैं sports in. So sports coaching. So these are some areas which are there. Sports exercise science is improving performance. This is one area, very interesting. There are a lot of career opportunities outside of India. In India also there are sports institutes which are offering sports science, sports exercise as a this thing. Sports psychology. All psychology students, if you get into sports psychology, I mean that's where, because you do better in sports because of psychology and not only because of physical ability. It's a mental ability and the how strong you are mentally that defines how much you succeed. So this is a great area. Sports science and technology. Basic areas are sports and exercise psychology, diet and nutrition, strength and conditioning, biomechanics. We have seen that Harbhajan Singh had to change his action. Then there are a lot of players who have had to change their action also while bowling or whatever. The biomechanics actually comes into picture. If you want to, players who actually go through a lean phase, there are experts who actually help them in terms of correcting their technique. These are some of the areas which are there. And it also helps you to have a positive mental state, and also injury prevention is a very important thing if you play well. And that's why sports science and technology comes as this thing. These are some organizations which are working in that space. I wanted to show you a sports science or engineering lab, but I'm just not doing it right now because of lack of time. But essentially you learn about human body, you learn about the movements, all the anatomy, physiology and all of that, and that's all, it's all biology, it's all physics, it's chemistry, all of that, everything that you actually need to know, you get into a sports science or engineering lab, it's actually all of that put together. Sports management, you look at all of this, whether it is Khelo India, IPL, Pro Kabaddi League and all of them. These are some of the job roles which are there. Anyone who wants to get into humanities, commerce, huge opportunities if you want to get into sports management, because that's what, or a bachelor in management, you can actually, or masters in business management, so you can actually get into all of this. These are very standard roles. HR, any organization has HR, finance, marketing, sponsorship, so all of this, all these are all here. Sports media, all the TV channels, you have the newspapers, you have radio stations, sports magazines, sports websites, very exciting careers which are there for sports media. Sports coaching, again, sports coaching can be treated in multiple ways. See, it's like a pyramid. You start from a grassroots, which is like the physical education period in a school. If you can structure it where every child gets to play 40 minutes, to after school program, to specialized sporting academies, to getting into elite sports, there are a lot of career opportunities which are there, and getting into the clubs and everything. Next is physical education. Lot of students would want to get into physical education as a career. There are a lot of opportunities which are there. Again, you can try and pick up a degree which is closely related to physical education and physical activity. A sports science degree may be helpful, but it's not very relevant, but yes, it's helpful. This is the size of the fitness industry, very large industry. It's almost like 95 billion in 2018, 150 billion by 2024. That's the size that we're looking at worldwide. And Indians are actually also absorbed abroad. Fitness clubs are there, almost 2.1 million clubs worldwide. In India itself, there are almost 2 lakh gyms which are there. There are smart devices which are there, whether it is watches or mobile devices. There are a lot of work happening there. You can make mobile applications. A lot of you who are anyone wants to get into it, you can make mobile applications, you can make applications for watches. There are a lot of fitness apps which are happening right now, which are being built. That's the opportunity of Indian market, almost 10 million, 1 million jobs to be created. That's the size of this thing. All kinds of careers which are there. For people, I would say that students who are there, you might want to think about doing some startup when you actually finish your 12th, get into colleges, get into, start doing something छोटा चीज़ें आजकल तो copy paste से भी काफ़ी चीज़ें बन जाता है. So it's basically कुछ बनाओ ताकि अच्छा रहेगा. It's actually quite good to start early. It's important to fail early also. Earlier you fail, the better it is. So that's a very important thing when you are starting out. So combination of digitization and fitness, a lot of skilled resources are required. When you're choosing a career in sports, a few things are important. select a career pathway as a specific job. Think about it कि मुझे क्या करना है. रास्ता पता होना चाहिए exact job नहीं होना चाहिए because job keeps changing. Same with technology also. You don't specialize on the specific technology. You know that you want to become a something, so that you broadly know what you want to do, so that you can clearly define. It's like saying that instead of saying that I am a company which manufactures fans, you say that I am a company which makes cooling solutions. Cooling solution में I can make a fan, I can make air conditioner, I can make cooling, any sort of cooling this thing. So make slightly generic choices. Career choices can be changed. It's not a lifetime commitment. You can change it, but don't change too often. But yes. So look at your career satisfaction. That's very important. Strength pata hona chahiye. Interest, goal. The reason I'm talked about strength is when I started out, I'm not from the physical education background. So we brought in all the experts who are from the sports and the physical education background. They were like the mentors. They were like the people who. So I was behind, more of background boy than being in the foreground. Interest and goal, and consider them in choosing a career. So these are the basic general skills that you need if you want to get into this thing. So broadly same thing. IT skills are very important. Flexibility is very important. We hired 4 people from IIM, so I did not know कि उनका training कैसे कराना है. I thought वो पहले दिन आए थे कोट पहन के, टाई एंड एवरीथिंग. अब लगा कि अब हायर तो कर लिया, अब कैसे करें, अभी उसको स्पोर्ट्स में काम करना है ग्राउंड में. सो ऑफिस में क्या किया कि ऑफिस में पियोन था उसको बोला कि उस दिन नहीं आना है. उस दिन देयर वाज अ ट्रक कमिंग फ्रॉम मेरठ getting us gymnastic equipment and other equipments to a particular school, Millennium School in Gurgaon. So I told office में कि किसी को नहीं भेजना. So this 4 boys they came, I was there. I told them कि आज कुछ तबीयत खराब हो गया, वो आ नहीं पा रहा है, तो अभी हमें सामान निकालना पड़ेगा. So all of us took out the saman. We drew the 400 meter का track, everything, because it had to be done the next day. So from a training point of view, it is very important कि जो है हम उसको ध्यान में रखें कि जो भी इस एरिया में काम करे, you have to be doing it very hands on. So that's very important. Language skills is important. Then the record keeping skills, selling skills, and all these things. Ethics is very important. That's what when you're getting to sports. So a career in sports offers much more opportunities than just coaching and teaching. So this is one of the very exciting career opportunities. Lastly, I just want to end by saying that just follow your passion. Whatever you want to do, whether you want to get in sports or any other thing, just follow your passion. This was my passion. I just talked about this thing. But of course, each of you can follow your own passion. Thank you so much.